Hi everyone. So in this video we're gonna see how to add bootstrap to our Angular project. So let me open my VS Code. VS Code is here, and then let me open the terminal. Its terminal is here. So let me go back. Let me open a new terminal actually. So yeah, this is my new terminal, and before actually adding bootstrap we need to have a project, right? Angular project. So I'll create a new project, engine new, and let's call it as a bootstrap project, right? Bootstrap adding, let's add that. So let us give it some time to actually create this project for us. When you compare with React projects, Angular projects are going to take a little more time because Angular adds many dependencies, and we can say that Angular is like a little big brother of React, but React is a fast one. Angular is also fast, but we have more dependencies here. That's one of the things that I actually see while creating React projects and Angular projects. So it has created the project for us, bootstrap adding, and let's go to the app folder. Let's go to the app.component. So Angular, while when we served this command ng new and created one project, it would be adding its default code inside it, HTML. So if you want to see what it is, just let us run the command ng serve and see. Okay, so I'm not inside the folder actually, so let's go there and then do the ng serve again. So you can choose yes or no. This is just analytics. I'll give yes for it. Yes or no. Oh, okay, so there is an already project. Let me run it again. I have another Angular project running in the command. So okay, sorry for that. Yes, I want to use a different port because another Angular project is running in 4200 localhost. So it's gonna create one more port for me and run the application inside it. Let's give it some time. It's done, and this is the localhost. Let me copy it and go to new window and paste it right here. So it's going to differ for you. If you're creating only one Angular project, it will be 4200. It's a default is 4200. As you can see that this is the HTML thing that Angular has added for me. So it's more of like documentation and everything, so I can delete. I don't need this much amount of code in my project. Let me create a simple button here, and let's say that this says submit, right? So let us go and check here. We have a submit, but it's not styled yet, right? So there are no default styles or anything because we don't have anything except a normal CSS file. So now we need to add a bootstrap to our project. So how do you do that? So in one of my terminal, it's ng service running. So let's just go to another terminal, create new terminal, and go to my project and then install the bootstrap. Let's save it locally here, and this is the first command that you need to run in order to add the bootstrap to your project. So once it is done, so these are some things you can do, or most of the things can be done manually. Just don't worry about the warnings here. And once we add the bootstrap, we also need something like jQuery in bootstrap in order to have some functionalities like the hovering effect and everything. We need some JavaScript code for it. For that we use the jQuery library, jQuery, and save. So you have to add, this is the second command that you have to run in order to add that. So after adding that, you need to add one more thing called popper.js. So this is a dynamic view updation thing in Bootstrap, like where to align your elements and where they are, like that. So even this is required. If you are going for just I mean bootstrap, that's also fine, but it's better that you have all the functionalities that are available, right? So that is done. So we have added everything, but as you can see that if you go to node modules right now, so you could see the bootstrap here. As you can see, this is the bootstrap. So when we added that command, so it will be added in the node module, so that our project knows what kind of dependencies we are having, right? So similarly, if you go for other one, jQuery will also be added here. GHIJ, yeah, here jQuery. So even jQuery is added, like that, popper and everything. Whatever the dependency or library that you install by using terminal, everything will be inside the node modules folder. So this is done. But does my CLI, I mean, does my project actually know that I'm using Bootstrap? We are not sure about it. So how do you make sure that our project uses that? So we have a one more thing called as angular.json files. So this is where you add, I mean, you can install as many dependencies as you want from your terminal, but in order to use them, so in order to apply them, so you need to have some commands here. So as you can see that in my styles, I only have this one. There will be a file, CSS file. There will be a bootstrap CSS file, like, I mean, so that is installed in my project, but I did not add that to here. And in order to use the jQuery and popper.js, I have them, but I did not add their path here, so that my project knows, okay, I'm gonna use, for styles I'm gonna use CSS as well as bootstrap. So it does not know that. So for that, what we do is we add this command. We add this node modules bootstrap CSS, and for scripts we're gonna add this one here. So I'm just gonna copy paste this entire thing, and I'm gonna put that right here in place of here. As you can see that the only three things we added here. One is bootstrap npm install, so I added this. One more is jQuery, so I added this. And one more is the bootstrap.min.js, which is actually the JavaScript functionality, of the bootstrap. So we added these scripts and the CSS file, and let us go back now and check whether it's working or not. Why is it not working? Because we have to serve the project again. So let me go to the terminal, previous terminal. This is here. Let me stop this and run it again. ng-serve, and as you can see that, yes, I want to use another port. So it's gonna be different, it's not gonna be the same port, I guess. Let's see, it's in 5268. Let's just copy that and paste it. Let's see. As you can see that the previous version, the button was little different, but this is also different. But whoever have used the bootstrap, they would know that this is a little different styling, that is bootstrap styling. But in order to make sure that it is 100% successful, let's go to here and then add few clauses that we know about bootstrap. I'm gonna add button success. So it's just a bootstrap component. If I do the success, means it will be in green color. Let's check. Yeah, it is in green color, which means that you have successfully added bootstrap to your project. Yeah, so this is how you add it. You need only 3 commands. You can find them in the description of this video. That's it. Thank you.